Good day, everyone. I am Teacher Joy M. Largesa. My topic is developing the subsectors of education. Let us focus on objectives, education subsectors, and components. I have here three education subsectors. Number one, early education. The objective is early education teachers and school leaders provide all learners equal opportunities to enhance their further education and future success. What is early child education development? Early childhood education is a term that refers to the period of time from a child's birth to when they enter kindergarten. It's a time when children learn critical social emotional skills and the partnership is formed between the child, their parents, and the teacher. And its most basic level, early childhood education or ECE, encompasses all forms of education, both formal and informal, approximately 8 years of age. This education is fundamental to the development of a child, can significantly shape the later years of an individual's life. Second, the primary education. The objective is primary education teachers and school leaders use appropriate teaching, monitoring, and follow-up strategies to improve learning outcomes of all learners in numeracy, literacy, and life skills. Why is primary education important for development? Primary education is an out-and-out prerequisite for continuous development. The role of primary education is to ensure the development of children. This means that all are able to develop their social, cognitive, cultural, emotional, and physical skills according to the best of their abilities. Primary, basic, or elementary education is the first stage in formal education after preschool stage and before secondary level education, beginning from about the age of 5 or 6 years and extending to the age of 13 to 14 years. Number 3. Secondary, technical, and vocational education. The objective is teachers and school leaders of secondary, technical, and vocational education prepare all learners according to the demands of the society and the world of decent work. How are technical education and vocational training important for all-around development of the country? Technical education and vocational training is taken as an integral part of the national development. This has an important role in the national sustainable development. The knowledge, skills, and attitudes are the overall aspects of the lifelong learning. TVET, or Technical and Vocational Education and Training, is education and training which provides knowledge and skills for employment. TVET uses formal, non-formal, and informal learning. TVET is recognized to be a crucial vehicle for social equity, inclusion, and sustainable development. There are levels of training. Secondary vocational education prepares students for a wide range of occupations, from franchise manager to mechanic or nursing assistant. Level 4, middle management training. Level 3, professional training. Level 2, basic vocational training. And Level 1, assistant training. There are education components. To realize our education objectives, we focus on capacity development of local education authorities on the following three education components. The number 1 is the teacher development. Teachers are key in improving learning outcomes of children. A focus on teacher development is therefore an obvious choice. The primary focus is on capacity development of organizations and institutions that target the improvement of pedagogical and didactical competences of teachers, their access to qualitative learning materials, and active pedagogies and didactics. This involves not only appropriate initial teacher training, but also professional growth at different stages in their learning process. The context analysis within and with the country determine on which aspects of the professional development of teachers the program focuses. Number 2. School leadership. The professional development of teachers also requires effective school leadership. School leadership is therefore another focus area of VVOB, or Flemish Association for Development Cooperation and Technical Assistance. School leaders who support, evaluate, and develop teacher quality have a high impact on children's learning outcomes. And from an equity perspective, effective school leaders are particularly important in the improvement of low-performing and disadvantaged schools. Number 3. Strategic support. Enabling a strong policy environment for the professionalization of teachers and school leaders is equally important. VVOB will enhance dialogue, communication, and collaboration between different educational stakeholders in the areas of teacher development and school leadership. I have here an overview for strategic support. For early education, so we have the teacher development and school leadership. For the learning outcomes of primary education, we have here the teacher development and school leadership. And for the link technical and vocational education and decent work, so we have teacher development and school leadership. That's all my report. Thank you for listening. God bless and keep safe, everyone.